What's going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 ingredients to making a high converting product description. Now, before we jump into it, I want to ask you to subscribe because I'm dropping content every single day talking about how to increase your Shopify sales using Facebook ads. And if you don't know, I've been focusing on Facebook ads for a while. I'm starting to upload every day, just giving you daily reminders of different things that you can be doing, because as we know, that, even myself, no matter how good you are, you can still be doing better. And I still need to remind myself as well. So making these videos actually reminds me of a lot of stuff that I forgot about. Basically, before I get into this, actually, I want to tell you, so each one of these numbers, they're not just bullet points. I did this in order. So the first line of your description is number 1. The second line is number 2. The third thing that you should put in is number 3. So let's just go on. If you don't have scarcity apps, add a line of scarcity. So you can put this at the very top of your description. Say something like, hurry up, we have a limited quantity available. Take advantage of the sale, or hurry up, we have a 50% off limited time sale, or something along those lines, just to kind of show them that there's a little bit of scarcity here, right? Like, before they go into the description, they know that they're going to have to buy this now if they want to take advantage of this opportunity. So that's very simple. But number 2, open the description up with a 2 to 3 sentence explanation of your product, whether it's like how your product works, whether you want to make it sound really exquisite or whatever. Just open up the description, say a few things about the product. And I'm using a gaming kit as an example here. So for this example, I just say, start taking your gaming seriously with our new RGB Pro PC gaming gaming kit. This heavyweight gear will ensure that you have all the tools to be the best in your game. Done. That's the first 2 to 3 sentences. It's only 2 sentences, but basically, so the first line you have, hurry up, we have a limited quantity available. Second line, take your gaming seriously and make sure you have all the tools to be the best in your game. Once you have those 2 things, you basically want to work on bullet points. If you're doing, there's different types of products, and I understand that in some products they don't have that many features or benefits or anything like that, but you really need to try to come up with something here because you want people to feel like they're getting value, real value. I talk about this in a video that I'm probably uploading tomorrow or the day after, where I talk about how to create scarcity and real scarcity, where you need to create real value. Like, you need to create high perceived value, which means you have to put benefits and features that makes it comparable to other options on the market. So, and I'll go into a tip later on as to how I came up with these things, but for the headset, it's a gaming kit, so it comes with a headset, a mouse, and a keyboard. So there's 3 different items, so I'm putting bullet points for each of those items, making it feel like it comes with a lot, right? Like, there's a lot of features to this thing, you're getting a lot for your money. Again, these little bullet points are not things that I took from the AliExpress supplier. These are things that I took from other competitors. So we'll get into this later, but I just want you to understand that I didn't just come up with these. There's a specific way to go out and come up with these, and I'll talk about it later on. But basically, the third thing is just, add some bullet points, make it look really valuable. The fourth thing, add an image, GIF, or video of the product in action or displaying the features. Now, in this case, there's not a video of the product in action would be somebody using the gear on their computer, but we can't make that. We don't have the product. We're dropshipping. So I just kind of went into paint.net, which I'll go into later, and kind of just took a bunch of images and made a little collage out of them and put them together and made it look really cool. So you can see we have the headset here, the gaming mouse, and then the keyboard showing, displaying the features, showing different angles, stuff like that. Number 5, you need a call to action. And the reason why I put this on the bottom or towards the bottom is because they just look through the description. They're going down to the bottom of your page, and they need a call to action because if they're scrolling this far, the add to cart button or buy now button isn't always there. And having a call to action is a good reminder that, for one, they need to scroll up and click add to cart to buy it, and for 2, there's a limited quantity available, a limited time sale, whatever you want to say. So add a little bit of urgency in there as well. And there are also some apps, I don't even know the name of them, but they follow the person or the add to cart button will follow the person as they scroll down. So no matter where they are on the page, they'll always have a button to add to cart. And that app is really good. But after that, just put disclaimers, guarantees. People like to feel secure, so saying something like, we'll guarantee a refund if you get your item and it's broken. We guarantee a 30-day refund policy after you get your item. Just ship it back to us. Talking about shipping times, this can make your customer service a bit easier, but it could also affect conversions. If somebody doesn't want to wait 2 to 4 weeks. But saying something like shipping maybe 2 to 4 weeks if you're in a tier 1 country, or if you're in a tier 2 or 3, it may take up to 6 weeks. It's just another level of transparency. And when they come back later complaining that it's taking 3 weeks to come in, it says it very clearly on your product page that they made the purchase from. So it'll make your customer service a little bit easier. It'll just show that you're a more transparent company. And like a lot of people go into drop shipping and they think that the shipping time is like the worst thing in the world, but it's really not, as long as you're honest about it. The thing that makes it bad is when you lie about it. It's when you say that you have 7-day shipping and it really takes 3 or 4 weeks to get in. That's straight unethical. But if you're honest about it, unless people didn't read it, like there's different situations. You don't just tell them to, piss off because it says 2 to 4 weeks in your description. You take care of your customers, but at the end of the day, it does say it very clearly right there, and it will help you out if you're transparent about that. So this is basically the 6 bullet points, or the 6 things that I add into a product description, and you can see how they kind of all come together. So for a description, let's just say, hurry up, we have a limited quantity available. Start taking your gaming seriously with our brand new yada yada yada. It'll give you all the tools to be the best in your game. Break it down into bullet points. Add an image, a GIF, or a video or something that shows the product working or displaying the features. Add another call to action, maybe remind them that it's urgent. And then on the bottom, throw your disclaimers in there. Now this is like you can do whatever you want with your description, right? Like you can put the call to action as number 4 and then put the image below the call to action. Like it's not, you don't have to follow this step by step, but it's just like, it's kind of what I do. Like if I were telling somebody how to make a product description, this is the guide that I would send them. Use masters in the field to learn what people care about, right? So I'm not a gamer, right? Like I would never buy a gaming kit for $99.99. Like I don't care that much about a lighting up headset or whatever. So basically, how did I come up with these bullet points then? Like how do I know that a lag-free gaming headset? Like I would have never thought of that, right? I'm gonna go to one of the biggest competitors in this niche. And for me, I feel like it's Razer. For me, it's Razer because I'm in the gaming niche. But if you don't know what it is, you can just Google your product and look at the top SEO results in Google, and it'll give you some really good examples. But now that we're on the Razer website, let's just go over to headsets and audio. And basically, all we're looking for is like headlines, right? Like we're not looking for big paragraphs that we can just copy and paste, right? Like we're just looking for headlines, because Razer has been in business for a long time. They've sold a lot of their gaming accessories, and they know what people care about, right? And you're not going to be able to compete with them. Like they have all this crazy technology, and their items are really expensive, but they know what people care about. So like just reading this already, I can tell that people care about wireless, like supreme wireless immersion, whatever that means. I'm assuming it means that there's less interruptions, because maybe gaming headsets have interruptions in them or something. Comfortability, right? So maybe you want to mention how comfortable it is. Maybe you want to mention what's in the ear cushions, how the thing adjusts. Does it have swiveling ear cups, which makes it more comfortable or whatever? Other features. You want to just pay attention to the things that your competitor talks about, because they're the ones spending thousands of dollars in customer research. Why should you? All you got to do is just read what they're doing. And like I said, you're not going to copy and paste, paragraphs and stuff. You're just going to read it just to get a good idea of what people actually care about. We'll just be moving on from there. The next tip is emphasize features that are shown in your advertisement. If you're advertising a video and it shows that the keyboard lights up and changes color, you should also say in the description that your keyboard lights up and changes color, or maybe show a GIF of it, or a GIF, whatever, of it changing color, and like kind of make it look cool. And the reason you want to do this is because you want to remind them why they clicked the ad in the first place. Did they click it because they thought it looked cool? Did they click it because it's a good value? Like, why did they click it? and remind them in the description, because that will create action. The next thing is it's important to have call to actions in your descriptions. Like I said, you don't want somebody scrolling to the bottom of your page and then browsing off or forgetting about the add to cart button. You want to remind them that this is urgent, you need to take action now, and scroll up and click add to cart, that sort of thing. And the next one, make custom graphics or GIFs for your description using Giftee or Paint.net. These are the two free options that I use. If you already have Photoshop or anything like that, you don't need Paint.net, but Giftee is actually a very useful tool that allows you to take videos and turn them into GIFs. And you can actually take like 7 seconds of a video and turn that 7 seconds into a GIF. So I'm over here on Giftee.com, and basically once you're here, you want to come up here and click the button create, and it's going to ask you to upload a video. Alright, so the video is uploaded, so now it allows you to choose a start time, so wherever you want to start your GIF in the video. Let's just go ahead and use this dude right here. So we're going to start it right there, and we can choose the duration as well, and this will preview the end of where your GIF ends. So we're just going to throw it right there. So now it's going to preview the GIF for you. And you can see, like, in the beginning of the GIF right now, it's just showing the product being used on his neck, and he's just sitting in a chair. And then it shows him using it in a computer chair while he's typing. So this GIF could actually be very good if you were selling this product, to put it in your description, in that place where it says show the features and benefits. And this website is amazing. I love it. And this would be another good little GIF to put in here as well. Where it just shows the actual maneuver of the massaging thing. So this could be a really good GIF to put in your website as well. And basically all you do is just you can decorate it, like you can put text on it. I don't really do this stuff, but there's already text down here. But if you wanted to, you could throw stickers on there, like a little heart thing, if you really wanted to. Like you could put it right there. Depends on your product, like for this I wouldn't really put anything because it's a neck massager, but like if you're trying to make it funny, you could put some dancing people in there. And yeah, it's a cool app overall. And then you just click continue to upload, and you can actually download it to your computer and then upload it to your description, and it'll actually show in your description as a GIF. It'll be like a moving image. So Paint.net, basically it's getpaint.net. And this is just an app that allows you, it's like a ghetto Photoshop. Like that's kind of how I explain it. And I'll open mine up right here. And it's basically a tool where you can open up images in here. And, you can have different layers and stuff. And you can draw on them. You can put text on them. And you can change the size of the text and all this sort of thing. But yeah, these are two very good tools. You can mess around with all the little things that you can do in here. But yeah, two very good tools for creating product descriptions or creating ads. I know a lot of people use the app called Canva, which is just a free Photoshop technically. But I don't really use that. I use Paint.net. But yeah, I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video, and I hope you learned how to make a high converting product description. Now, if you like this video, I'll remind you to subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment, because I do try to respond to as many comments as I can. But as for this video, this is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.